Kia ora, haere mai. Greetings and welcome, I'm Guru. We're back in Trumbull Valley in the farm, facing down the Darkside Mod and jumping into the game. The Darkside Mod has a cruel sense of humor. It's put me on top of my watchtower, on top of my command center, so this is gonna hurt even just getting down. Ah! Ow! Oh, ouch. Ow. Right. That's the way it's going to play it. I see. I see. Okay. So we've got... What do we got going on here? So we've got a base to build is essentially it for this episode. Well, not just building a base, but, you know, we've got to put this guy in. We've got to put Remy into shop. He's a bit hurt. Can't run around with him, so like that in that kind of condition. So we'll give him the KSG, and our refugee clinic, which is an infirmary 3, is ready in just a few seconds. Let's see how we go. Boom. All right. Okay. Ooh. I don't remember getting that gun. Nice. Still. What we need is to just take things easy for a bit and consolidate our gains, which have been substantial. Right. So as we can see, here is our facility mods and the like. So advanced biochem station, we can build some parts. So we do need a that costs 3, does it? This costs 3.
Hey, don't forget we need to do something about these play cards.
Yeah. Morale's good at the moment, so we're gonna get rid of that morale by overworking people and getting some extra labor. So now we've got 7 labor. Can get the kitchen sorted. Actually, who cares about the kitchen? We need to get our farm up and going. And we can get that trash going. Oh, and we can fix the kitchen. So, right, a lot going on, but I'm hoping we don't get sieged. We just moved in after all. We've only got 25 materials. We need to find some materials. Somewhere to get materials. Materials outpost, like, you know? But hey, we're in the game, folks. We're in the game. Crumbling old barn, that could be next. I would love to get rid of that.
Before the outbreak, our battles were with each other. People fighting other people. But now we're united by a common cause. We are better than our enemy. We're stronger, we are smarter, and we have each other.
Good words. But what I'm looking at here is, do I have a warlord? Song could be a warlord. Could be a warlord leader. I do like the armory, and a sniper tower I think would be great to have in this playthrough.
What happens when we work together?
Okay, so that's not really happening now. Can we pick up those? Yes, we can. Right. Do we leave anything in the heart? Oh, Alright, we should probably not run around our base, because... Oh, yes, the Darkside rucksack.
That's pretty heavy.
Alright. So, we're down to 912 influence. That costs 4,000 influence to move in. But I'm not disappointed with that. We put that in like that, and I think if we go out to this vehicle, we can open this, and I think we get a number of different rucksacks, which we can, excuse me, definitely use. And we do break open meds and ammo. Good work. We'll take both of those. No complaints. So I'm even thinking that we double down on watchtowers, but we do need a workshop. Barn interior. Yeah, let's build our workshop out the back. And sturdy bunkhouse. We'll get it done while we can. Actually, no, we won't. We want a still. Can we build a still inside? Don't think we can. Outdoor, right. Has to be outdoor. Maybe that's what we build over there. And build the workshop inside. That's what we're doing.
Anyone free over there? We could use some help.
Who's asking? The Loot Chasers, a whole new base. Oh, are they all called the Loot Chasers? They're all called the Loot Chasers, that's great. Can we get some more play card supplies? We can, you know. 10-minute cooldown. That may be OP. Picnic spot. May get food. Some sort of bloater. I kind of feel like we're missing a trick here.
Yeah, there's a bloater.
We've completed the project. Good job, everyone.
Because I'm looking at my materials. I've only built level 2 workshop, a level 1 workshop and a still, and I'm down on materials. Maybe when I cancelled this, I didn't get the full return of my materials. There's one way to test this. That's to build a rain collector and then destroy it, but that doesn't feel right. So we definitely need more materials. And we need to scavenge for more supplies. Not those, but... Okay, maybe we just... 10 minutes. I might do that. We've got 20 ammo, firecrackers, 2 labor.
Zombie freak spotted.
We're about to get attacked by a lot of zombies. Everyone get home right now.
Oh, I'm too late. Okay. Shit. Got any ammo for that?
The creeps are swarming our home right now.
Fire. Plague, cure.
Come on, guys. Let's show the Zeds what we're made
I hate buildings. They coming or not?
Yeah, I think they are. Gonna try and avoid shooting if I can. You got good guns.
Juggernaut!
Dang. This would be a tough way to go if we were to wipe here.
So exhausted.
Wow, they're good shots. I'll give them that.
We made it through.
Yes! So, I'm going to ditch that then, because we don't need to do it anymore. And what we're going to do is we're going to scavenge, because what? Because we need more materials, right. So whatever we get in addition to that is just upside, right? So what we can do is plague use. And we still need someone with medicine. Turn that on. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 large slots. Okay. Okay. They want to move base, huh? In the middle of the night. What we could do is do a little sojourn down here and see what we can find in these houses. Or maybe we might be able to find somewhere where we can set up an outpost for materials. Big Jake's garden supply. No. No. Or power? No, we're miles off power. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Green farmhouse. There's a barn there as well. Maybe materials up further up this way, but I'm sure there'll be a play card up there. Just gather these up for now. So we did okay. That was all right. That wasn't too bad. But that's because there wasn't a freak show light right outside the door. All right. No, who's it with the tower? It's a builder, isn't it? The sniper tower is the builder. Trader. Trader. Sheriff. Warlord. Trader. Okay. Very good. Peter's got munitions, hygiene, sports trivia, auto mechanics. Okay, yeah, we'll see what we can scrounge up. We're doing a low key, fingers crossed, scavenging run. I'll take some more of those. Probably some more of those. Crossbow bolts would be good. I've got them already. And some bullets. Alright, I parked a vehicle somewhere. There's my vagabond, and that's the Wichita. Really want to get to the Wichita if we can.
Oh crap, I see one of the big ones.
It's sounding pretty bad out there, to be honest. I think I can hear him. no, we might be able to get to it. Might be able to get to the Wichita.
There's a fuckload of muertos here! Somebody help!
Is that a freak in the house? Ah, them! That could be quite good to do. That mission, because completing that mission will mean that the hostiles are most likely dead. Just trying to hit that bloater. Draw these guys away. The closer we are to danger, the further we are from harm. Oh shit. What's the worst going to happen with a pile of flaming zombies on your car? We did all right. Let's go. So we're going to... What's to our right? Down the road. Okay, night spawns. Got to remember that. This is a field of bloaters, this one. The field of freaks. Oh! Secret weapons case. I wouldn't have seen that if it wasn't at nighttime.
I got knocked back a bit, but I'm good to go.
And let it get back on.
Oh, come on. Ow. Missed. Alright, let's just search this. Before they come any closer. This is like a bottle of scotch or something. I'm going to be annoyed.
Look at this. Nice.
Yeah, okay. Is that a bloater? No. Just a zombie. Yeah, Shinobi is good, but I've got plenty of people with Shinobi. Resourcefulness for the crossbow and for the carrying capacity will come in very, very useful. That's what I'm gambling on. And I'll admit it is a gamble. Made in the middle of a dark field surrounded by zombies under stress. So if it doesn't work out, that's on me. Right. Oh, this house. God, I've got some bad memories about this house over here. Cheap as creepers. Don't think it's got a play card in it. Nope, but it's got an army of undead guarding it. Did he say feral? Yep.
Loader nearby.
And a bloater. That's because it was a play card. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We've spent a fortune recovering 2 strong painkillers. I think we'll bank the win. What do you guys reckon? Ow. Okay. Jeepers creepers.
I'm getting overrun. I need help now.
Those guys,
We're
eh?
sending reinforcements right now.
That really wasn't smart.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this. What are we doing? We are... I'm going to use infection therapy.
I have the solution for our needs.
What's that? Yes. Yes, I would love more people. In fact,
Okay,
more people.
just reaching out here, testing the waters. If you're out there, let's talk.
Hey there.
That. More fire. More fire. It's got that. That's got that. Put anything in there? Suppose we can. All right, we'll take the quicker car. Hasn't got much in the way of trunk space, but should be able to get us there and back. Remy's back in business. Wow. How can I still be surprised? I've seen so many of these zombies. But the hordes, the size of the hordes, the frequency and how they just wall off the road in front of you, it still never ceases to amaze me just how many there are.
Looks like there's nothing here.
Looks like there's nothing here, but there's an enclave here. And an outpost. And a lootable car. With a toolkit! Excellent! What a find! I'm hoping these guys might have one for sale as well. Even a can of gas, you know. Unavailable. Okay.
What have you got for us?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll use it. Whistling box mines. We'll hold on to our influence for now. Brian did suggest. Sorry, Brian. Blair did suggest that I try and use whistling box mines. Draw the zombies in close. Yep, that's a possibility that we might experiment with just a little later when we're a little more established. I have done it before, and it worked reasonably well in drawing in the zombies. But the freaks still came after me, so yeah, it was I probably didn't do it that well, to be honest, though, so we'll just keep trying. Let's make sure we don't flip our car. This car is way easy to flip. Itchy. Alright, all these vagabonds I can't touch because we've already grabbed our vagabond.
We got Dutch inside! I cannot see nada!
They're about 1 minute from being zombie chow.
I think they are zombie chow. There's a screamer. Real close.
This one's locked.
We don't want to be bashing no doors. Oh, they were in there. They were, right. Well, that's okay. Let's safe zone this up. Because we don't want to get too close to the... What can happen is you can move next to a house and it spawn in.
We suck.
No, we don't.
That's awful.
Oh, that's definitely one of them, right? He looks paramilitary. Or just plain old military.
Area's clear of the living dead.
Cool. Here's a search which might go well. Here's a search which might go better. If I can get on it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Pretty average stuff so far. That's pretty average as well. Pipe wrench is kind of cool. Seeing as we're over here, we'll search the body. Hopefully this, well, this slickly geared individual has something decent. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. We can use all of that. Yeah, we're not going to be running about at the moment with all these zombs hanging around. Actually, there's more space in here than I remember. I was going to hold on to this gas can, but we'll use it. Look at that. When a bloater pops, they go, you know, it's like a play cart going off. Right. Anything else? That'll do. We'll leave the screwdriver. We're not fussed. Professional suppressor. That's pretty cool. And now it's probably time to leave. Oh yeah, that's a freak show over there. That's a feral getting closer and closer. And this is me getting the heck out of Dodge. Alright, car loaded up with stuff. It's not the best stuff in the world. But hey, an SPK, I think it was an SPK with a professional suppressor on it. Echo 2 Mamba. A pipe wrench. It's alright, you know? It's alright. That stuff we're going to break down for parts. We need parts more than influence at the moment, so thanks to Undead Lads adding the ability to scrap everything, that's what we're going to do. Ooh. Alright, let's leave these away. Eek, hate driving through those. Yo, because of that. That's a bloater. This is probably not the most quiet of vehicles, to be honest. You found it, you use it. Nice. Good work, Lapita. Mission down. Now, welcome to the party. Perfect. That is a great spot for them. What can we trade with them? I mean, they won't be paying us the most that we can get. Rifle ammo. 4 bloater poison glands. In here is probably where we want to put our biochem station. Here's where we probably want to put our portable Jenny. We might even fire that up. So, backyard barbecue fire. This is able to grill stuff up for morale. Enact rationing. Install pallets. Sure. Satellite broadcast. Nice. That's all good. That is all good. And did we find anything that we wanted to actually trade? See, this stuff we're actually going to salvage. Actually, that's half a pound lighter. There you go. The army issue pack. All right. Standard survival pack. Ooh. Do you think it's getting lighter? I think it might be. I know where they are. And they're quite close to a plague heart. Bloated territory. Get to the road. Clear lines of sight. That's what you want. That's why I drive on the roads and try not to take too many shortcuts. I find they very rarely pay off. Am I at the right place? I am at the right place. He was going to yell. Oh, I missed. That could have gone better. Shotgun. They should do well with that. Intercept. Oh, that's going to bring them. see how they get on. Yay, I'm here to save the day. Robin. He is a blank slate. Joyce is sports trivia. We've already got sports trivia, but her numbers were good. Construction. Ooh. All right. Tell me, is construction any good?
Take a load off. Hey, how's it going?
Trade.
Want to make a trade?
Sounds
I
like a
do.
plan.
I want materials, and I'm willing to pay for them. And ammo. 44. Oh, it's only 85. Yep. That's us. Good score. Good score. Not sure whether we've got a 44, but you know, if a jug comes to town at the base and I've got to get loud, shooting them in the face with a 44 is the kind of thing that you need to do. Now there's a little shed down that hill, which I'm going to go take a run at. Those are ferals. There it is. Just the one from what I can see. No, there's another feral. And he's getting closer.
Hey, we're blowing this town. I guess that makes it your lucky day. Yeah, let's not help the people who can save our asses later. Great plan.
Yeah, unfortunately that was the Neru's awesome community which we've been unable to keep. They keep wanting me to relocate their base and there's just no way I can do it. Ooh, hello. Oof. You got a shotgun, mate. That's your kind of fight. Who is my daddy? Oh, they didn't leave. Who left? Those loot chasers didn't leave. Ah. My plague heart supplies have gone. That's okay. I don't mind. Nah, I don't mind. The plague heart supply drop is way overpowered anyway. I mean, it would be nice to have. But I'm not too worried about it. Now let's get down and check out that shed. There was one of those members worth recruiting, so yeah. But at least Neru and Brian and the gang are still around. I mean, they're still my friends.
I need to rest.
Crouching tiger. Ah! Prowling feral. That's my shed. Get a beat on him. Take that, Mr. Feral. It's not pre-looted. Well, it's the first time for everything. What are those ferals? I figured I'd hide myself in the shed. At least I should be able to handle them there. Probably a risky move, but hey, we're here now.
I guess that's worth something.
6 parts. Better than no parts. But only 6 parts better than no parts. Better. Tired. Time to go. Time to go. There might actually be some other stuff to search around here. But did you hear what I said? I said it's time to go.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might clear up.
Actually. Yeah, time to go. I am pushing my luck. After all, we're still building our base. We've got materials in the back that we can spend.
Hold on. I think I've got something for you.
Rare skills. I gotta admit, I've never really bothered with rare skills traders. There we go, 5 materials. Let's get inside the base. What can we do with 5 whole materials? Can't upgrade that because we need another 6. But we can fire that up because we've got all the fuel in the world. No more weapons parts, but we're 19 minutes away from another drop, so that's pretty good. Craft some more. No, that's not how you do it. Craft biochem, so more plague busters. Nice. Stills on. I would love a farm. Two farms. A sniper tower. A lounge. And a fighting gym. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. You think I can find somewhere to find some set up bloody materials outposts though? Come on.
My trigger finger's getting itchy. How about we build a shooting range?
Yeah, I guess that's doable. That's 3, that's 2 hearts. Yeah, that was a shame. That was a shame, but that's okay. Stuff happens, right?
That's a plague bloater.
Yeah. Not really sure where to go from here. We could take out... Oh no, that's got one play cart threat. So if we took out that play cart, we could put an outpost there. What do you think? Oop.
That screamer is seriously infected.
What screamer where? Alright, so zombies can just kind of wander in, which is not great. Okay. Give it that back. Jump in the infirmary. Remy's still hurt. Liddy's still plagued.
I'm gonna rest up a bit.
Time to get some beauty rest. Or even just rest. I'm not picky.
Okay. So maybe a bit too soon. Bit too soon for that play card up there. But we might be able to get in and get out with some play cart supplies. Not play cart supplies, some materials. See, those sheds don't have anything in them. Used to be a shed up there, which might have them. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what we're going to do here. Where's that crossbow? We'll take Song out for a run. Take that. Take one of those. Take some fire.
All right, guys, I'm ready to get back in the game.
That was good. That didn't take too long.
Many times. Our armed services would not abandon this nation without some strategic rationale. Until they return, Red Talon will continue their efforts.
Alright. Limited loadout. Wow, it's almost... It's not really worth it, is it? I think it's probably better to get that, drop that, take the whole freaking lot. Oh, I'm not a fan of that gun, though. Jeez Louise. Let's see, we'll get that. We'll drop that suppressor for one. MPK5 at 9mm. Okay. We will go with the crossbow bolts because we might get lucky and find some more on the road. Where are they? Already equipped. Good, good, good. And then for the pistol, we'll actually put on the professional suppressor, so that way it should last a lot longer. But we don't want to take all of it in case the worst happens. A 3 reload sounds good. Crowbar, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good. Alright, let's see how we get on.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
Alright, so we're going to go and explore up behind the Church of Ascension. Grab that on the way back through. To see if we can get any materials there, and then we'll sneak into town. Wow, there's some sort of duffel bag on the ground there. Game's starting to spot a few little bits and pieces around the place. Right. So, yep, this way, and up here. This place. And it's looted. Of course it's looted. It would otherwise have materials in it. Okay, plan B. Plan B, it's a shed, probably won't have anything in it. House up here, we'll have a look. You know, might get lucky. I think there might be like a carport or something at this house. Yeah, there it is. You live this far out of town, you would, wouldn't you? Bash, bash, bash! We need to get these fighting skills up so that we can lay these guys out. Here we go, there's a star. Pre-looted? Of course, this place could have had materials, so therefore it is pre-looted.
I better keep looking elsewhere.
No, I just gotta...
Are you in here, hon? They must be somewhere else.
Sounds like there's a lot of them. I'm stuck in the door. Okay. So so what we're trying to do here is just survive.
Hoping for.
We need to get some more materials. We might even have to use some influence to pop some up. Shot. Ah! Come on, Crowbar of Doom, hold up. Wow, that's quite a lot. Quite a lot of options for shooting. He ducked and his mate got it. Something's happening at this doorway, which I don't like. Ah! They must have been brother or sister or something.
This place seems clear for now, but I know that won't last.
Just close that for now. Oh, you have to work hard to get even just the scraps. Just the scraps. This is why I don't think I've got any qualms with using the scavenge function. It's definitely, you know, its cooldown is a lot longer than what it used to be, so...
I don't think we're going to find anything else here.
Or at least it feels that way. So it's not exactly OP, and there's just not enough loot on the map, really, to be able to sustain a proper game of State of Decay 2 in the Darkside mod without using it. Right. We go further up the road.
I don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Should probably check it out. Because I think up the Wilkinsons there's either a barn or a shed or something where there may be materials. We might even trigger a mission. Not sure where that road goes, but yeah, there's a shed, a couple sheds, barn, a mob. Game's trolling me. Right. I'm getting caught trying to do maneuvers where, you know, I could either jump up on the car or stomp. So it jumps up on the car, even though I just was using the stomp. I got to get better at that. We might get an advanced toolkit looking at that. That looks like an advanced toolkit. An ultralight. Tell you what, the last time that we've hit plague hearts, we haven't really needed to carry as much loot as, you know, items as what I would have thought we would have needed. So when we go in the next one, we might go ultralight. The barn's not looted. Drinking shed. Don't want to go into the barn. The barn will have the good stuff. Right, time to go. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Feral, you win. We've been up this road, though.
Hey, you listening?
Mysterious wandering trader. If we could get a light upgrade kit, then we could if we could get 2 of those, then we could upgrade 2 vehicles. And that would be great. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Seeing as we're so hurt and driving through this kind of territory, we don't want to do that on lower than full health, not at this stage of the game. Not for the sake of a painkiller. We've got a pill press if we have to make more painkillers. That's not a problem. We've got plenty of meds if we want to make painkillers as well. What we really need is a frickin' medic. We had one, but in the last episode it turns out that he was a murderer. He was guilty of murder. And so we had to shoot him in the head. He went 1 down. He went, yeah, 1 shot, he went down. All right. Drop this stuff off. Okay. All right. Easy. Easy peasy. It'll be expensive, but then we should get the Megalodon and the Trail Beast. Go Song. So I'm quite interested in getting Song up to speed because she is a warlord. So she could quickly become a leader and build the armory. Because we've got munitions. So munitions plus warlord equals loads of bullets, which is only ever a good thing.
There?
There he is.
Hey there.
Hi.
Keep looking elsewhere. Let's see what we have here.
Let's see what we have here. One light vehicle upgrade kit. We'll get
That's
it.
almost as much as I can carry.
A 50 cal. Now we don't have a 50 cal in our community, and there are juggernauts. So you know what? It's going to cost all our influence, but we're going to buy it. Oof. Dun 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 dun. And find other survivors. Oh, we can't do that now. Because we just spent it all on this 50 cal. Was that a good thing to do? Do you think that was smart? Scavenge completed. We got meds. We got fuel. Materials, materials, materials. We got 2 loads of materials. It's all coming up Millhouse. There's our influence. Yeah, just the right time. Although really we could have got the bigger 50 cal if I'd thought about it. But hey, at least it's not so loud. I've probably got a feral coming to kill us because we got something went right. So they'll be coming to kill us. You might wonder what I'm doing here. There's a plague buster. No. A gland somewhere here in the muck. It's here somewhere. We killed a bloater. Right where that crossbow bolt is. How useful. Plague sample, bloater gland. Let's just leave them to their geology. They seem to be studying that rock. Maybe they were a bunch of sappers back in their day. Now they're a bunch of suckers. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Join me in the ha-has. Yeesh! Right! Little bit of plague, but nothing too bad. Nothing too bad, nothing we can't handle, nothing we can't resolve. So, who wants the 50 cal? Who's got shooting? Weapons handling. Song, right, so. Ooh. Weapons handling or assault. Didn't we get another choice? I could have sworn we got more choices before, now we don't. Okay, Remy's got sharp shooting. No point giving him the 50 cal. Beatrice. If we give it to Lupita, her shooting will go up pretty quickly, so we'll do that. She's in the infirmary. We know where that is, kind of.
Carrying a bit much right now.
It is one of these, right? No. Base. Ah, in the house. Look at that. Iron
Looks like we
bars
have
on
a
the
screamer
window.
over here.
Hey there.
Hey, Remy.
Bugs are kind of growing on.
Oh, where's Lupita? Oh, shit.
Hey there.
Look, bro, for now, just take this. Give me that. Okay, Remy's got the 50 cal. It's got sharpshooting. Maybe it'll go through a Juggernaut's head. I don't know. I don't know. But at any rate, Song's a champion. Let's get into our command post. Oh, we need to transfer the stuff over. Alright, alright, alright. So we need to grab all the stuff from our locker. So we put that away, and grab that, grab that.
Almost as much as I can carry.
Yeah, well, we're going to kick that off again, probably. 8 labor. Oh, it's because we've still got the additional, the overwork's still operating. Here we go. Now what do we do with our 10 materials, our 19 materials? Do we upgrade our workshop to a level 2? Do we build a farm? -3 a day. Oof. What do we do, folks? Can't build fire without this. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, but we're gonna do it. Do we build a watchtower? I'll put it to you, chat. What should we do? Should we upgrade our workshop? Should we build a farm? Should I build a watchtower? Or should I do something else? Let me know in the comments, because honestly, I could do with the help, do with the suggestions. So yeah, if you could, that would be brilliant. Song did well enough that I'm going to heal her up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're in the town. Beautiful mountain. We are surviving. We're starting to thrive. We just need materials, more materials to build out this base. So yeah, let me know what you think. Farm, workshop, watchtower, something else. That would be really, really useful. So if you let me know in the comments, that would be fantastic. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you're enjoying this series. I hope you feel like me that we're getting better and better as we get on through the game, even though I've had my butt kicked a couple times by zombies. But hey, we're still in the fight. Hope to see you for the next video. Ka kite. Bye for now.